Deb here with one more whip. We are on the road, and as promised, I'm taking some pictures along 395. I'm just gonna turn, my kiddos are in the back there. Say hi. Say hi. So I'm gonna be turning the camera around, and you're gonna be seeing some desert. Super exciting. Here we go. So here we go. Along this part of 395, all we've got is desert forever and ever and ever. But it will be changing. It's pretty amazing how the landscape changes around here. So we've got about 330 miles or so before we get to Reno. So that's our view now. I forgot to show you guys what I'm working on in the car. So this right here is that silver yarn I showed during my Millens unboxing. It's just lovely. It's wonderful to work with. And there's my Amy Take It With Me bag. I'm loving it. So this is what I'll be working on the ride. So right here, if you see like this wall in front of us, almost looks like a wall, it's lava. It's lava rock. And it's pretty cool because it's lava rock. And there's quite a bit of it. We passed quite a bit of it. So it looks like almost once upon a time there was water running through here and the lava hit it and just sort of built up around here. But you can see the color differences. Let me show you over here. You'll see what I mean. So if you look ahead of us, you can see sort of like that brown Mounded Hill. You can tell the difference in color between it and like the shelf in front of it. It's pretty interesting. And you can see these big boulders here along the side of the road. It's pretty cool. Just one more interesting thing along this stretch of road. And so there's, I don't know if you can see them, we're moving pretty quick, but the electric towers, so you get an idea of just how tall that is. This is Alabama Hills. Let me get you over here. My kids love playing out here. They love climbing the rocks and just running around and being kids. The formations are so cool. And like right here, things are pretty smooth, but over where we usually go, things can get a little precarious. It's the road here. I hope this doesn't make anybody sick watching this. And Alabama Hills is just about 10 minutes, I'd say, outside the town of Lone Pine. And we love coming to Lone Pine to go camping in the fall. It's just lovely. And the town is quaint and the people are super friendly there. And these formations just go on for miles. Anna, what's one of your favorite things about Alabama Hills?
Climbing the rocks.
Climbing the rocks. Do you ever get scared climbing the rocks?
No.
Never?
Sometimes.
Have you ever gotten stuck?
No.
Lucky. Because going up is a lot easier than coming down, huh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Just wanted to give you a taste of one more cool thing along this stretch of road. Now keep in mind this isn't right on 395, but like I said, it's a few minutes off the road. Here we have Manzanar. It's not a beautiful sight along the road. It's just a part of our history. You'll see towers. There was a guest center back there. But can you imagine being out here in the middle of nothing, far away from everything you've ever known? But you will notice that things are a little bit greener along this stretch of road. A little bit greener, not much. We've got a few bushes and trees along the way. We are just outside Bishop, California, and we've got some drops on our windshield, which is much needed because they've had fires up this direction. So hopefully it'll clear the air a bit. But the scenery is going to be changing a little bit from here on out. The ride just gets prettier and prettier. So the scenery's changing a little bit more. We are currently at 6,000 feet above sea level. Still rocky and dry, but we've got some greenery happen, which is always nice to see. And now we're in the pines. I love the pines. It always makes me happy when we get to this part of the road. Why? Because I love the pines, Patrick. Okay, we're coming into the town of Bridgeport. It's a small town, but it's awfully sweet. The population's 575. But this is Mountain Town, California. This is kind of how it is. There's a sweet little hotel up here. I'm going to try and not get the license plate of the person in front of me. Bridgeport Inn. There's a general store, but this is the little hotel. Oh, this is a beautiful building. The courthouse. This is the hotel we love to stay at. The Silver Maple. Little old motel where you park in the parking lot. Your room's right there. Got a wall heater and crank out windows. And we are through Bishop. Bridgeport. One time I went into the office of the hotel and I asked what it was like to live here. And she said a lot of times in the winter it's completely closed down. Schools, everything's done at home. Every once in a while the restaurant will be open, but that's just determined on the owner if he can get in that day. But for a few months a year the town just shuts down due to snow and things like that. But this is just outside Bridgeport, and I think you saw on the sign we have about 2 hours to go till we hit Reno.